Dear Nurse A, I call you A because somewhere deep in my memory, I believe your name began with the letter A. Maybe you're an Amber, Ashley, or Amanda, but you're an angel to me. On a warm Thursday evening, September 18th, 2014 to be exact, you gathered your stuff and made your way to work. Hopefully tonight is easy. I'm sure you prayed.
I remember my charge nurse telling me that I was going to be getting a patient that was coming in that was in a lot of pain, twins.
At 2 a.m., I woke up to a dream. I thought that Grady was doing somersaults in my stomach, and I realized that they were actually contractions. So we loaded the kids up and got in the car and made our way to the hospital. And I called my doctor on the way, and she asked me how far along I was, and they said 22 weeks, and she just said, I'm sorry.
She was real pale, shaking, cold.
Within minutes or maybe even seconds, Grady was born, and there was this nurse, and she immediately took him and said, can I put him on your chest?
I just kept telling her, please put him on your chest and let him feel your heartbeat. Just look at him, hold him. It's your baby.
I remember handing him back to you as I tried to deliver his twin brother. I was so focused on meeting Ryder as well, but again, you asked me to place him back on me. I cannot thank you enough for that. As I look back to that evening, that's the moment that replays over and over again, because that was the last moment my son was able to feel my heartbeat through my chest while he was still alive. My doctor finally said that I was just bleeding way too much and that I needed to go into surgery immediately to remove Ryder and the placenta and everything, and just try to make sure they can get my bleeding under control. So I handed Grady over to that nurse one more time, and they took me into surgery. I remember having a hard time focusing, and I knew I was on the verge of death. I pleaded with God not to take me because my children at home needed their mom. And you, my angel, walked in to tell me goodbye.
And that you had given the boys a bath and dressed them for our meet and greet. I couldn't stop thinking about her after I left. And days later, I just wondered, I never heard anything else.
Honestly, immediately after the delivery, I wanted to thank her for being there for me, but I never had the courage to write her or try to find her or meet her or anything like that. One day, I just felt God telling me it's time to write. And so I sat down, and Dear Nurse A started coming out. So I wrote the letter, and I posted it on my blog. And within 24 hours, she was found. I got a phone call. Actually, I got a text, and it said, we found Nurse A, and her name starts with an A. And I just remember, I just lost it. I was just like, I can't imagine that her name actually starts with an A. I never thought that would happen. Actually, I never thought I'd ever meet her, or that she would be found, especially that fast. I was in complete shock.
I woke up early, looked at my phone, and had a text message from one of my co-workers that said, was this you? And it had a link to this blog. As I read it, I remembered. It meant so much to me.
I didn't even think that she would even remember. I mean, this is her life, this is her job, this is just a snapshot of her every day.
I got a call from our nursing director. She said, did you see this post that was about you and about what this patient wrote? And I was like, I did actually. I've stopped talking about it for since I got it. And she said, well, we want you to, do you want to meet her? We would love to get y'all together.
I was so nervous. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't want it to be awkward for her, but I was just so excited to hug her and thank her, and I was just so emotional.
I woke up and I was like, what do I wear? What do I do for the person that calls me an angel? I even asked my husband, is this okay to wear? And I don't even do that. Like, I'm just, so I got, took a couple deep breaths, and when I saw her, all I can remember is in the hospital gown. She was laying there and needing help. I'm so thankful that I'm able to see her today, that she's healthy.
It's kind of surreal to see how everything just goes full circle. And being 2 years out, it still hurts. There are days where I can't breathe. All I see is their faces, and I'm right back in that hospital room fighting for their lives and for my own. But then there's days that are just so joyful, and I can't help but see all of God's miracles, even in this. I can only imagine how hard your job is and how long the hours are and what you guys witness. I can't imagine. But just know that what you do really matters. Don't give up. Keep going, and know that you have a purpose, and it's a pretty big purpose, and you matter.
And I thank you for going to work on that warm Thursday evening, because although the life of a nurse may take you on a ride full of ups and downs, you still push through with gentleness and love for someone you never met before, and for that,
I'll always be grateful. It was as though God placed you in that room as my guardian angel to guide me, help me, and encourage me through the moments I had no clue what to do. You matter, your voice matters, and your job